Hey guys, it's Megan, and in today's video, I'll be showing you 3 easy painting ideas that you can try when you're bored. I used acrylic paint for all these paintings, and I used a couple of different painting surfaces. But really, as long as you have paint and something to paint on, you're all set. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. The first idea is to paint something that's spread out over 2 canvases. I painted a butterfly, but this would work with anything that's sort of symmetrical. Or it really doesn't have to be symmetrical even. I used 2 5x7 stretched canvases that I got from the Dollar Tree. The first thing that I did was to paint the background. I kept it super simple and used some paint that I had left over from another project to just do random paint strokes all over the canvas. This is seriously the easiest painting technique that you could probably ever do, and I think that it comes out looking so cool. While that dried, I went on Canva, chose the mailing label template, and picked out a butterfly to use as a template. You could just draw this freehand, but honestly, I just didn't feel like trying to deal with it, trying to get everything even. Your girl is tired, okay? But once I found one that I liked, I rotated it and resized it, printed it out, then cut out the butterfly with scissors. I put both of my canvases next to each other, put the butterfly on top, and traced around it. Then I filled the whole thing in with white acrylic paint. Looking at it now, I think this would have looked a lot better with light purple paint, but, it's too late now. I'll get over it. I ended up needing about 3 layers of paint to make it opaque. I used a black Posca pen to add details to the butterfly. I didn't really use a reference for this. I kind of just drew random shapes and, well, it shows. But then I just filled in the area around the shapes. I think this would be really cute if you got 2 bigger canvases, and then if you have a mirror, you could put them on the opposite wall so that when you stand in the mirror, it looks like you have butterfly wings. I can't really do that because of the way that my room is, but if anyone tries it, tag me, because I think that would look so cool. I also think that it would be kind of cool, how they have those best friend necklaces and that kind of stuff? You could do a best friend painting. But actually, that would be so much fun. Go to the dollar store, get some little canvases, and then, you both get half, if that makes sense at all. But these would also look really good on a gallery wall, especially if they're, not right next to each other. But here's how my finished paintings turned out. The next painting that I made was this, preppy layered heart design. Obviously, you can try this technique on any surface that you have, but I ended up using these 2 wood plaques from Michael's that I attached together with hinges. This was originally going to be for another video, but basically my plan for this is to add hooks on the inside so that I can hang it on the wall and store jewelry in there. This is a super simple technique. I started by painting my canvas with a light purple. Then I dipped a brush into a slightly darker shade of purple and just started randomly painting hearts. And I just kept adding more and more layers of hearts, letting it dry between each layer. I think I did about 5 layers altogether. I think this style is pretty popular with sororities and college students and stuff. Honestly, I never really had a huge desire to be in a sorority. I mean, yeah, it looks kind of fun, but it also looks a little bit stressful. I did college online for a while, but it really wasn't my thing, which, y'all, I was literally in the gifted program growing up. They really had me out here stressing out about college at 10 years old, and meanwhile, I dropped out of school to become a YouTuber, so I don't know if any of you have seen, the former gifted kid memes, but they're kind of accurate, but, also some of these people really need to go outside and touch some grass, myself included, but it's freaking cold outside, guys. There was literally hail today. I do not approve. But if you're watching this and you're in, middle school or high school, try to figure out what you want to do. It's okay if you don't have your whole life planned out the day that you turn 18. I certainly did not, and I still don't. Of course, I have been extremely lucky, and I genuinely cannot thank you guys enough for just supporting me and watching my videos. I know it sounds really cheesy when YouTubers say that, but I really do love you guys. You guys kind of, gave me some time to figure things out, I guess. But, yeah, anyways, you know what I did the other day? Okay, so I've been talking to a friend of mine from high school, and I Googled them because, as you do. And then I thought, I wonder what comes up when people Google me. And some of these websites that I found are wildly inaccurate. Look at this. Okay, net worth 1.5 million. Damn, that's news to me. Where do these people get this information? They got my height right though. And apparently I'm alive and well, although that's debatable. It really just makes you wonder, what kind of stuff did they get wrong about actual celebrities? And clearly these websites use the term celebrity very loosely, but that's another story. But anyways, after the paint dried, I painted on some more hearts with Mod Podge and sprinkled glitter on top. The last time that I used glitter, I got so many comments from people who just apparently really hate glitter. So you can definitely skip this step. Believe me, I get it, but I think it looks kind of nice. I let those dry, then covered them with a second layer of Mod Podge to seal them. And here's how the finished painting turned out. I still need to figure out what I'm going to do on the inside. I'll probably end up 3D printing some hooks or something. Or you know what? I wonder if this would hold makeup. I'll have to check on that. But yeah, this was super easy, super cute. Definitely recommend it. The last painting that I did was this mood board. I painted this one in my sketchbook. First, I went on Pinterest and found some images to inspire my painting. That's actually where I got this idea because this seems to be a pretty popular style on there. Next, I used some washi tape to divide the page into sections. If you're painting this in a sketchbook, definitely try to stick the tape to your shirt or something a couple times. This will make it less sticky so the paper won't rip when you take it off. Next, start sketching out your design. I really thought, oh, I'll film the sketching process for once, but I kept moving around way too much and then the camera died, so yeah, things have been going great. I lightly erased the pencil lines with a kneaded eraser, then started painting. Of course, I chose to do a purple color scheme, and I made all the images like art themed. There's actually a reason that I did this too. I realized that I haven't updated my channel banner or my profile picture in a couple years. Right now they're blue, because I just happen to like have a lot of pictures with blue in them. But lately I've been feeling like I really need to put more effort into having a consistent brand, because honestly consistency is not really my specialty. But if you've been watching my channel for a while, you probably know my favorite color is purple. I use it a lot, very on brand for me. So I've been getting some stuff together to make like filler photos, which I don't know like if you know what those are, but it's like on Instagram, you know, where people will just take pictures of random crap. That's pretty much what a filler photo is. So on the top left, I drew a shadow of a girl holding up a paint palette. Below that, I just did some solid purple boxes. And on the bottom left, I copied this continuous line drawing of different art supplies. I did some random like Matisse-inspired shapes in the bottom right. And above that, I drew a bunch of paintbrushes in someone's pocket. Where this girl found pants that can like actually hold all these paintbrushes, I'll never know, but I digress. Actually, you know what? I always hear people complain about the lack of pockets in women's clothing, but now that the wider leg, high waist stuff is in style, like I actually do have some pants with pockets, but I got so used to not having them that I always forget to use them. And in the upper right, I drew a paint palette. After the paint dried, I peeled off the tape. And unfortunately, I didn't take my own advice about making the tape less sticky, so we had a little bit of an issue, but I just took some Mod Podge and glued the ripped parts back down. And here's how the finished painting turned out. I actually really like this style. So that was everything for this video. Make sure to let me know which project was your favorite. I think mine was the last one. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos just like this one. My merch, my website, and all of my social media will be linked down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys later. Bye!